Hello, dear viewers, and welcome to Hidden Korea. Tonight, we bring you a story that has taken all of Asia by storm, a revelation no one saw coming. The graceful and beloved actress Hyo-joo, known for her timeless charm and quiet elegance, has just dropped a bombshell that left fans absolutely speechless. Yes, the rumors are true. At 38, Hyo-joo has secretly tied the knot in a private ceremony. And the identity of her superstar Groom has set the entire entertainment world ablaze. Who is the man who captured the heart of one of Korea's most adored actresses? What really happened behind the closed doors of this mysterious wedding? Stay with us, because the truth behind this secret union is far more stunning than anyone imagined. Let's uncover it, right now. The news broke like thunder. Precisely 9:47 a.m. Korean Standard Time. The nation's calm morning routine shattered when one headline consumed every major platform. Hyo-joo's secret wedding shakes Asia. The identity of her superstar Groom leaves fans speechless. Few stunned seconds. The internet went silent, and then chaos erupted. Within minutes, every portal crashed under the weight of millions desperate to know, was it true? Had Korea's beloved actress really married in secret? And to whom? Hyo-joo, the woman who had spent over 2 decades enchanting the screen with her warm eyes and quiet grace, was known for her mystery. She rarely spoke about her private life, never flaunted wealth, somehow managed to keep her heart completely hidden from the world. But now, that veil had been torn apart. First, fans refused to believe it. It must be a movie project, one wrote. She would never hide something like that. But the truth was far from fiction. Sources revealed that 3 nights before the story broke, a black car had been spotted entering a secluded villa in Jeju Island. No license plate, no entourage, no flash. Inside that villa, away from cameras and chaos, a small ceremony had taken place under candlelight and falling rain. Only 12 people attended. Phones were confiscated. The air smelled of white roses and ocean salt. At the center stood Hyo-joo, dressed not in designer couture, but in a simple silk gown that shimmered like dawn. Her smile trembled. Her hands shook slightly as she held the bouquet. When the music began, a figure appeared at the end of the aisle, tall and familiar, his face half hidden beneath the glow of the candles. Whispers among the guests were almost reverent. No one had expected him. The man who took her hand, her groom, was a superstar in his own right. One of Korea's most elusive actors. A man known for intensity both on screen and off. Connection had been speculated for years but dismissed as coincidence, overlapping film schedules, quiet dinners, glances too brief to mean anything. Yet that night, everything became clear. When they exchanged vows, Han's voice broke slightly. "We've lived so long under the eyes of others," she said softly. "But tonight, it's just us." The groom smiled faintly and replied, "Let the world watch tomorrow. Tonight, I'm yours." What followed was a silence so pure it almost hurt, the kind of silence that exists between two souls who have fought to find each other through storms and shadows. The next morning, all evidence of the ceremony was gone. The villa was empty. The flowers removed. The staff disappeared. It was as if nothing had ever happened. Till one anonymous photo leaked online, Hyo-joo, still in her gown, gazing at the sea beside a man whose profile alone was enough to ignite an inferno of speculation. The image was blurred. The outline was unmistakable, broad shoulders, distinct jawline, and the quiet elegance of someone who had once been called Korea's Midnight Prince. Within hours, theories exploded. Lee Jong-suk, her longtime co-star and rumored confidant? Was it Gong-yoo, who had vanished from the public eye for nearly 6 months? Or perhaps a foreign actor she had met during her overseas projects? The agencies refused to comment. Management issued only one cryptic line. "The actress has chosen happiness on her own terms. Please respect her decision." But in the entertainment world, silence speaks louder than denial. Reporters scrambled to Jeju, chasing shadows, interviewing local florists and hotel staff. One witness, an old fisherman, claimed he saw a black car driving toward the cliffs late at night. "They were laughing," he said. "She looked free." Freedom, that was the word that haunted every headline. Because for years, Hyo-joo had been trapped in perfection. Every interview, every smile, every step was rehearsed to maintain an image of purity. The nation adored her, but they never truly knew her. Now, for the first time, she had done something unscripted. As Seoul's night sky filled with neon lights and restless murmurs, the rumor transformed into revelation. No one knows who leaked the name. The man who had married Han Hyo-joo was none other than Jung Woo-sung. The veteran actor once hailed as Korea's most unattainable bachelor. The revelation hit harder than lightning. He was 51. She was 38. The age gap, the secrecy, the impossibility, it was too much for fans to process. The internet divided into chaos. Some cheered for their courage, others accused them of deceit. Amid the noise, one undeniable truth remained: two of Korea's most respected stars had risked everything for love. And somewhere on the quiet island where the sea met the horizon, Han Hyo-joo and Jung Woo-sung sat together, hands intertwined, watching the chaos unfold on a flickering tablet screen. He turned to her and said with a small, knowing smile, "The world is burning again." She laughed softly, leaning her head on his shoulder. "Let it burn. We've lived in their light long enough." But what they didn't know was that the storm was just beginning, and this time, it would not only test their love, but threaten everything they thought they had escaped. By dawn, the world had turned upside down. Paparazzi boats circled Jeju's shores. Drones hovered above the cliffs. Helicopters from entertainment channels flew over the villa where the secret ceremony had taken place. Silence only fueled the obsession. Every network aired special investigations. Old interviews were dissected for clues. Fans replayed every red carpet glance, every award show speech, desperate to trace the beginning of their secret romance. But beneath the spectacle, something darker brewed. 3 days after the wedding leak, an anonymous email reached multiple media outlets. Sender called themselves The Witness. Attached was a series of photos, grainy but chillingly clear. They showed Han and Jung months earlier, meeting late at night at a film studio that had long been shut down. In one photo, Jung appeared to be handing her a sealed envelope. Email claimed the contents contained the real reason they hid their marriage. The tabloids exploded. Secret agreement exposed. Was their love just a cover-up? Han Hyo-joo's marriage built on a hidden deal. For the first time, Han's reputation, once unshakable, began to tremble. Endorsements paused. Fans demanded answers. Her agency panicked. Meanwhile, Jung Woo-sung, known for his integrity and calm, one sentence to the press: "If love needs to be explained, then it was never real." But behind closed doors, the pressure grew unbearable. Cameras followed their every move, even their families were dragged into the storm. Then, one night, while Seoul slept, video surfaced on an obscure website, footage from their wedding. The sound of waves, the soft vows, the kiss. It was supposed to be private, sacred. Now it was public property. Han watched in silence as the video spread across platforms, her eyes glistening but dry. "They took everything," she whispered. "Even this." Jung stood behind her, his jaw clenched. "No," he said. "You can take the image, not the truth." Yet even as he spoke, it echoed through the villa door. A courier handed him another envelope, this time stamped with a red seal. Inside was a single USB drive and a message written in clean, elegant handwriting. "Can't hide what the world already owns." The drive contained surveillance footage, not from their wedding, but from before it. Hidden cameras in their villa, in their cars, in the small cafe where they had once escaped for peace. Every frame was proof that they had been watched for years. Their privacy wasn't broken, it had been stolen long ago. Realizing they could no longer fight quietly, made one last decision. Han Hyo-joo, wearing no makeup and a simple black dress, appeared live on television. Her voice was calm. Words cut through the noise like a blade. "You watched us fall in love. You watched us get hurt. But you forgot we are human. Fame doesn't make us property, it makes us prisoners. We're choosing freedom." The broadcast ended abruptly, fading to black, but her words lingered. First time, the public fell silent. Some cried. Some felt shame. And others began to question the cost of obsession disguised as love. In the following weeks, left Korea. No announcement, no farewell. Just a trail of rumors that they'd been seen walking through the streets of Florence, laughing freely under the Italian sun. Home, the media moved on. But sometimes, late at night, Their old fans would rewatch Han's films or Young's interviews, listening for something between the lines, a kind of truth that can't be hidden by headlines. And maybe, somewhere across the ocean, Hyo-joo still looks at her husband and smiles the same way she did that night in Jeju, when the candles flickered and the sea sang in the dark. Because in the end, no secret can outshine love, and no spotlight can burn brighter than the freedom to live it. And so, as the lights of Soldom and the noise of scandal fades into memory, one truth remains unshaken: love, when real, needs no permission to exist. Hyo-joo and her mysterious groom didn't defy the world for fame or rebellion. They simply chose to live, not as stars trapped beneath the cameras, but as two souls brave enough to love in silence. Maybe their story will never be told in full. Maybe that's what makes it timeless. Because in a world built on appearances, their quiet truth became louder than every spotlight. Thank you, dear viewers, for joining us tonight on Hidden Korea. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more untold stories, secret romances, and truths that hide beneath the glitter of fame. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind. Always look beyond the spotlight.